Welcome to SportEasy, the website and mobile app founded by Albin and Nizar, two ex-sports club directors and sports lovers. Why did they create SportEasy? Because managing an amateur sports club takes a lot of time, and they want club directors, coaches, players, and parents to spend less time organising the team and more time playing the sport they love. That's why we offer an all-in-one solution to efficiently manage club admin and easily communicate with all members. Ready to discover our club version? 3, 2, 1, let's go. We are now on SportEasy's web app. Before we start, there are 2 things you should know. There are 19 sports available on SportEasy. If your sport is not one of these, don't worry, we also have a generic version adapted for all sports. Also, if you create your club account, our experts will be available all year long to help you set up your account and to answer any questions you might have. Let's start by discussing the features that will most likely be used by club administrators. They will be able to overview everything going on in the club and easily communicate with all club members, certain teams, or staff members using a single app. When I am connected as a club admin on my club space, I have access to all the teams in the club for all age groups. I can see information such as the team's name, the team sport, the gender, and the number of players and coaches in every team. I can also create specific groups, such as a group for all admins and coaches, so that I can communicate easily with staff and share documents or send invites for important meetings. They will be able to let me know whether or not they will be attending this meeting. This is the club calendar. As a club admin, you will be able to keep track of all your team's events in a single calendar. You can decide whether or not you want the calendar to be accessible for all team members, or just people considered as admins on the app. If I click on an event, I can see all the important information regarding the event, such as the name, the type of event, the final score, the start and end time, the exact location of the event, and even the attendees. The calendar can also be filtered to only see the events of one team or of one league. For example, I can now only see the events that the under-12 team will be taking part in. I can add a filter to only see the practice sessions of the under-12 team. Create a secure database with all your members' information that can be filtered or sorted to easily find what you're looking for. You can add as many columns as you want in the database, depending on the information you want to collect concerning your members. If I go into Will's profile, I easily have access to all his personal information, as well as his parents' contact info. Each family member can have a separate account in case of divorce. I have access to health information, such as allergies, or information regarding sports, like his membership number and history within the club. I can add files, such as a medical certificate or a copy of his ID. I can even add notes to his profile. On the members database page, I can change the members of each team. If I filter to only see the under-12 members and select them all, I can easily change them to the under-15 team at the end of the season. We are now in the club messaging page. Recipients will not be able to reply on the messaging thread to avoid board members receiving too many messages by players or parents. The messages will be in red and pop up with the club logo so no one can miss them. I can send important messages to all club members, certain teams, or groups. I can also add all kinds of documents such as PDFs, videos, or photos. I will be able to communicate with the whole club on a single app. No need to go back and forth between 3 different apps. I I can also keep track of different payments made by my club members, such as annual memberships, registration for summer camp, ordering club equipment, or for paying match fees. They can pay directly online, or I can decide whether or not to allow offline payments by cheque, cash, or bank transfer. I will then be able to add offline payments to the member's profile once I receive them. For example, here is an open collection for memberships. I can see how many people have paid, how many have started but not finished because they've chosen the option of paying in several instalments, and how many members haven't paid yet. If I click on this open collection, I can add different fees for different people, such as having a membership of £200 for adults, £150 for children, and £80 for veterans. I can also create a personalised form for members to fill out before making a payment, to avoid having lots of paper forms. The form can contain text, a space to add a document, and multiple choice questions, whatever best suits my needs. We are now going to log in as Will's mum to see how easy it is to make a payment. We're going to pay for Will's membership for the season. All you have to do is select the price applied for a child, fill in the form with Will's information, such as his membership number, jersey and short size, indicate whether I allow the club to post photos online of my son or not, and lastly, add in documents such as medical certificates or a photo of his ID. We then click on Next and pay Will's membership. We now have two possibilities. We can pay the total amount in one go or pay in instalments. We're going to choose to pay one part online and the rest in cash. Here we indicate the amount we want to pay offline. This amount is deduced from the total amount left to pay on the website. All that's left to do is fill out the card information and confirm the purchase. Let's look at the mobile app version of SportEasy Club. 95% of the time, coaches, players, and their parents will log into SportEasy on their phone. They will only have access to the teams you have added them into. We are going to look at the under-12 football team. When I click on the team, I arrive directly on the team's calendar. Here, there is a dedicated space for you to advertise your club sponsors. If the player clicks on the sponsor, they will be redirected to the sponsor's website and be able to benefit from the offer. A club member opens the SportEasy app on average twice a day, so the possibility to advertise your sponsors on the app is a way to negotiate more important sponsorship contracts. We are now going to look at how easy it is for a coach to create an event on his mobile. First, click on the Create button on the top right of the screen. Then, choose what kind of event you want to create: a game, a practice session, or an event. For example, for an exhibition game, I can choose the format, the opponent, the date and time, as well as the exact location of the game. I can then decide to automatically invite all players of the team or manually invite certain players. As you can see, I've chosen to send out automatic invitations 2 days before the event to all the players in the team. I've also chosen for there to be automatic reminders sent out in case some players don't answer the first invite. The players will receive the invite through push notification and can directly answer to tell the coach whether they will be available or not. The coach can also decide whether to create a waitlist or not. This means he will select, for example, 11 players, and if more than 11 are available, they will be waitlisted and have to wait for a spot to open up. He can also decide to hide the attendance list so that players don't decide to not come training just because their friend isn't available. Now that the event is created and players have been invited, let's look into the details of the event. I can click on the event and see the important information such as the goal scorers, the game MVP, as well as the date and time of the event. I can assign tasks to players or to parents, like who will be driving the players to the game, who has to bring the first aid kit, or who has to bring a snack for everyone. This is useful so that it's not always the same parents doing everything for the whole team. I can see the list of attendees or the players who will be absent for the event. I can also change the status of a player. If, for example, someone lets me know that they can't make it because they are sick or because of an injury. I can also indicate when a player arrives late or doesn't come at all, but was supposed to. On this page, there is also the messaging thread for the event. The coach and the players will be able to talk about the specific event in this thread. The coach can send PDFs to the players, can prepare the training session, for example, and the players and parents can share photos to keep souvenirs of a specific game. This structures communication within the team and keeps everyone on one single app. It's also possible to check out team and player stats. On this page, there are the players' ratings, the goal scorers, the assists, the red and yellow cards, as well as the time played by each member. I can create my game lineup, decide who will be starting and who will be on the bench, and then share with the other players or keep it hidden until the game begins. I can access my personal messages. Messages from the club will appear in red with the club logo. I can chat with the whole team or with some players. Conversations will be archived if there are no new messages within 15 days. To the right of the notification center, there is the team page. Here is where I will find all my team members, both players and coaches. I can access their profiles to easily find contact information in case I need to contact a parent, for example. When I come back to the team page, I have access to the league calendar and results. The standings and stats of my team are compared to other teams in the league. I can also see my players' attendance reports, how many times a player has been on time, late, unexcused, or injured. I can look up attendance in a particular event, such as games or trainings. For example, if a parent asks me whether their child was at practice on a particular day, I will be able to check it up on this page and give them a very quick answer. Player stats are archived so that they will be able to compare their stats with the past seasons, like goals scored or cards received. I can easily see who the best scorers are, the best assists, or the game time of each player. Here I can find information regarding opponents or venues. All important contact information or addresses will be kept on this page. My team has access to offers from different brands, either club sponsors or SportEasy partners. These offers can be found in your profiles page. That's it, we've seen our app and website. It's now time to sign up and give your club what it needs to be more efficient. You can sign up to SportEasy from the link in the bio, download the app for free and create your club. Or you can contact us and one of our experts will help you set up your account. We're looking forward to working with you.